Okay, back again. Now, second oil we're going to have a look at is lavender, or whichever order you're looking at these in. You may just decide you like going through them whichever way you like, that's fine. We're going to go through lavender today. Okay, hopefully you can see that properly. Lavender, even if you smell so many different lavenders, doTERRA's lavender is just so beautiful. Probably because of it being so pure and it doesn't have anything added to it. You can really tell the difference when you smell oils that are cheap to when you smell doTERRA oil. Really big difference. Lavender is a really versatile oil. It's an oil that you can use internally, topically, and aromatically. The other thing is this oil can be used neat on your skin. You can actually use this oil directly on a newborn baby without diluting it. It's that safe. I would still personally dilute it, only because I think it's just the better option to do that. This oil is wonderful to help emotionally and help mood management in the sense of reducing anxiety, help you feel calmer in yourself. The only interesting factor is you generally use lavender for calming, but if you have a child that is very super energetic, can't sit still, is always on the move, sometimes lavender can have the reverse effect. So if you use lavender or you try using lavender and find it actually hypes them up a little bit more, change it out and use some wild orange. Wild orange can have the opposite effect that lavender can have when you have a child that's very super active. Diffuse it at night time, put it in a diffuser, or I've actually got a little spray bottle that I've got some lavender and some cedarwood and some vetiver in, and I just have some water and half a teaspoon or a quarter of a teaspoon of Epsom salts and shake it up because that helps the water and oil absorb together. And I spray that around the room and on your pillow and things like that. It's beautiful to actually help calm a room, and it just helps promote restful sleep. Lavender is also really good if you get bitten by a mozzie. If you get mozzie bites, sandfly bites, insect bites, put a drop of lavender on it. It actually takes the itch out really quickly. So I make up my own insect repellent blend. So peppermint is also really good for helping repel insects. Ants and mice and all sorts of things don't actually like the smell of peppermint. So peppermint and lavender as well together is really good for repelling insects. Interestingly, lavender can support the respiratory system when you diffuse it with peppermint and lemon. And I'll go through this again once when we look at lemon. But if you have all three of these, especially during change of season, when all the flowers are out on the trees, if you can see the peppermint, turn around, these three together, diffusing just 2 drops of each, or if you prefer it slightly stronger, do 3 drops of each, depending on the size of your diffuser, are really great for helping clear the airways and helping promote peaceful sleep when you are, or just in general through the day, when you're maybe slightly stuffed up from that sort of thing. You can add it to a couple of drops of this to some Epsom salt. So get a quarter of a cup of Epsom salt, put 4 or 5 drops in, mix it around, and then you can sprinkle in a bath for a really relaxing bath. You can also apply it to the back of your neck and to your temples as well, for head tension and for calming purposes. And when you're expecting and your belly's getting really big, have a couple of drops of fractionated coconut oil and a couple of drops of lavender and rub it on your tummy, and that'll also help. Great for calming, but also stop that itchy tummy that you get when it's getting really big at the end there. Also great to put on children's feet before bed for calming as well. So when you think of lavender, think calming, soothing, relaxing. It's soothing for your skin, it's soothing for your mind, it's soothing for your body. So it works all 3 ways. It's a very beautiful, really handy to have. Also, if you touch something really hot and you want to take the sting out of it, put some couple of drops of lavender directly on. Don't dilute it down, just put it straight on the skin and it will help with that as well. So that's lavender. Have a look at that one. And yeah, every household needs a bottle of doTERRA lavender. Alrighty, I'll get on to the next one.